Hello everyone, welcome back to another tour here in gardening little by little. So I want to show you this spot right here, how colorful. I was here a couple seconds ago putting mulch, and then a baby black snake just pop out of nowhere. It scared me and I scare it. But I still was able to mulch some stuff around here. All right, so let's start looking around the garden here. We're gonna start with this section here and then go around. All right, so this is week 1 in June, and I wanna share the process each week, see how the plants are doing and growing and filling up the spot here. All right, so today I planted some sweet potato vines, as you can see, and I planted them without, videotaping myself, because once we start working out here, it gets so hot and we start to sweat. So yeah, it was horrible. But things we do to come outside. All right, so I planted the sweet potato vines, and then I want to show you my chamomile. Oh my God, look at that. It's blooming. These chamomiles, I planted them from seed. See, there's one right here, and there's another one right there. Planted them from seed, and they were so easy to grow, so I'm very happy about them. The coleus here, I propagate them and then kept them over the winter. And here we go, we got more coleus, and then I could also come back and cut some more and put them in water, and it will come back again for us. All right, let's see this bed here. So pretty. The moms, oh my goodness, look at the moms. They're so pretty in color. I'm kind of scared to come in here because of the snake. I don't know where it is. But look at the moms, you guys. They're so cute. And then Sunshine Ligustrum is doing so beautiful. The color on the camera is not doing justice. I just planted a lantana, bandana, and then look at these daylilies, so pretty. So I have a little cluster of them here, a little cluster of these ones here, and the hostas. And then this is a supervina hostas, and then sweet potato vine. But yeah, I try to do the same pattern so it could be nice and full of color. I put a propagation right here of a Mexican petunia behind the hosta. Meteor showers getting nice and bushy and tall. And then look at these. I could paint this. Oh my goodness, so pretty. So pretty. And then my hosta here, I couldn't find it for a while because I came in here and I cleaned all this stuff. It was full of weeds. It was too much. And then Lily of the Nile, it's opening up with coleus. And then my hydrangea, this is the only hydrangea that I see blooms on. Look at that. Full of blooms here, and it's the new growth that is given. So it's gonna look pretty. And then we have Puckster, and then I just transplanted this agapanthus here, so it's a little sad, but it's gonna perk up soon, I hope. And then the spirea, and look at these ones. Oh my goodness, just add so much beautiful color here. It's gorgeous. Let's just take this for a moment. And then right here we have some zinnias. Look at that flower. Zinnias, bird of paradise. Pink lemonade. Just want to show you here the milkweed, how big and bushy it got from a few stems that we propagated and put them here this spring before they started leafing out. Filling up this area so nicely. As you can see, some of the, oh, there's a wasp. I was going to show you, as you can see, the milkweed seeds are ready to spread themselves out, as you can see right there. So, and this is Miss Molly. This is an ice plant. It's getting so big so fast. That's pretty cool. That means it loves a spot here. This is an ajuga. And then some weeds with little flowers. I took a bunch of these weeds already from the other side. I'll come back to this area soon. Look at my rose, Senorita rose. So pretty. Try not to get too close because there's a wasp right here on the floor walking. Okay, this is the pomegranate. And look at this lemon, Miss Mayer lemon. That's pretty cool. It's big. These alocasias here are doing so pretty. I'm so proud of them. And then the dragon fruit, spreading its little wings over there. Cool. I want to show you the plantain leaves here, looking so pretty and bushy. And inside the trees, there's like hostas, shade plants protected by the banana leaves, which is pretty cool. We have our little secret garden inside there. It's pretty cool. Let's take you in there. If you're familiar with banana trees, this one has a bloom here. She was standing, but now she's like laying over. So pretty soon we're gonna have some bananas. And it's pretty amazing how these things grow. Over here with the papaya tree, we have some papayas forming. And then now you see the flower here, and then the papayas. That's pretty cool. We have a pitcher plant in there, protected by the leaves, still getting humidity and water. And then over here we have the hostas and the little lilies. They're loving the shade here. I have not planted these ones in the ground, but I mean, I'm not in a rush. They look pretty the way they are right now. So, but the hostas are loving this spot right here. Look how pretty they are. I have 4 hostas in there, and they all look pretty. So this is my little containers of taking care. They're like taking care of plants right now. This is a bay leaf I dug out from my little box garden that I had. So right now it's in my little nursery taking care of. So I have some heucheras there that I'm taking care of too. And then some Chester trees. Guys, let me tell you if you can hear me. I got this tree, and I got this tree at Walmart, right? And I divide them in half. So these two were together. I divide them in half in different containers so they could give me two trees for the price of one, right? Right now it's in shock because I just did this like 30 minutes ago, so it's in shock. I put some biotone in it and some fresh soil, so hopefully it will give me two trees that I will be replacing some plants that are not doing so well here in Florida. I found this little sedum that I planted last year, so I'm gonna see if it gets a little bigger because I thought it was a weed, but it was actually a sedum. Okay, and this is a blueberry. I put some iron tone in it because the leaves are not happy, but yes, I put some iron tone. All right, back to this bed. I feel like I'm gonna move this tree more this way, or I could just leave it where it is. Just want it to go nice and tall right here. It's not gonna be as tall, it's like 12 feet tall. Over here we have our little blanket flowers, our little white puckster, butterflies flying around. Right here I planted a drift of, sorry, bugs. I planted a drift of evolvulus right here. So soon it's gonna fill up this area of blue. So I planted evolvulus. Okay, right now we have a milkweed. You can see the little seed heads are forming in. And then we have some agapanthus over there with some white superbena. Look how pretty. So I show you the purple superbena. Now let me show you the white one and the pink one, superbena. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's gonna be a nice ground cover that's gonna help me cover most of these weeds. I have another limelight here that's also blooming, giving out blooms, which is really amazing because I thought they were not gonna bloom for me this year. I was a little worried. Oh, there's another white one here, superbena. And then my rose of Sharon there. Soon these weeds that you see here are gonna be white flowers, so I'm just gonna leave them alone. He gave me white beautiful flowers last year, so there's a beautyberry here, and then we have a fig tree, and then we have a rose tree. We have asters, milkweeds. This tree is not looking happy because I moved it during the heat of summer or the heat of the day. So yeah, it's not happy, but it's gonna get there. We have some beautiful asters here. Look at those pollinators on them. Then we have some beautiful daisies my daughter planted. And then behind this hydrangea, I planted lantanas. They're gonna go up to 3 feet tall. So they're gonna cover that back area, which is amazing because I'm trying to cover this whole area with just plants that are gonna come back for me. And hopefully soon this whole area is gonna be covered. That's gonna help me with the weeds and the mulching. So it's just gonna be an area where we're just gonna enjoy and have pollinators come and enjoy them too as well. And then we have coneflowers and another puckster. Look how big this one is. It's like 3 feet wide. And then right here, we just planted all these coleus that I got on sale, you guys, from the Lowe's clearance rack. $1.50 each. And guess what? Janet's gonna come here and propagate them as well. so we could get more plants and then be able to fill up the whole area. So my goal is to just fill it up so that way it helps with weeds and color, lots and lots of color. You see the beautiful marigolds there around the trees looking so gorgeous. Rosemary, I propagated some, well, my daughter propagated some milkweed. Do you see the little sticks right there? Those are milkweeds. We propagate them and then put them in the ground. And then next year we're gonna have those beautiful colors that you saw over there. See those right there. This tree got in shock when we planted it, and then we thought they were getting water from the irrigation, but they were not getting enough water from the irrigation. So now we're supplementing water, and now it's happier than what it was a week ago. I was so worried because I was so invested in this tree. Look at these grapes. They're getting nice and plumped. I need to find a little baggie so we could put them in there so bugs don't go in there. But yeah, nice and plump. This hydrangea, if it's not doing so well, I'm gonna replace it with one of my Shasta trees that I just showed you, the ones that I divided, if they survive. I'm gonna, if it doesn't do well this year and next year, I'm gonna replace it because I'm not gonna plant those trees in the ground this year. I'm gonna have them form healthy roots before I even put them on the ground. But if this one is not doing well, I'm gonna replace it with one of those trees. So yeah. Over here we have our little table with bonsai trees, looking so well and happy. Soon I'm gonna move this to another area, but it's here for now. You're doing little things little by little. Like today I came and planted most of the annuals for the season, so to see how they do. Look, so we propagated a stick out of this Mexican petunia, and look at this now, looking amazing. And then we have little limes coming out here. I already showed them with my husband. They were like little baby limes. I'm so happy. And the yucca too. Look at that, the yucca. Yuccas are doing amazing and loving their spot too. Right here I have a gardenia standard tree. Babying this plant a lot. It has fresh soil, it has iron tone, it has plant tone, it has everything the plant needs to survive. So right now it's giving me a lot of little babies because it was on the ground, but it was not doing so well. You guys saw that in the last video. It was not doing so well. Now it's giving me new plants and hopefully it will give me some flowers. But yes, this is the plant I am babying at this moment. Okay, the evolvulus, look how beautiful the evolvulus is. This is why I got more from the clearance rack. I got a flat of evolvulus at Lowe's, and oh my goodness, I can't wait for them to fill up the other spot. Over here we have the little chamomiles, looking so happy. There's one right here in the corner that is blooming. Sorry about my hands, you guys. I was just planting not too long ago. Look at this wisteria. So happy. Fairy house there. Right here I have a little snapdragon that popped out of the this little mount of flowers that I have. Looking so happy. But yeah, look at this area. This is my favorite area because it's just full of perennials. It has the two little shrubs right here. There's one shrub right here. This one right here. The wisteria. This one. It's just the hostas you can see behind the tree. It's just so full of perennials that are gonna come back for me here in Florida. And it's just so pretty. This is shade right now around 2 o'clock. There's shade. Soon we're gonna have sun, but it's not gonna be a lot of sun. I think that's why these plants are so happy here. But they still get their few hours of sun. Look how pretty. The pavers, that's gonna be a fall project. After the heat of the summer goes away, that will be a fall winter project. But right now it's helping in keeping the grass and the weeds so close to the house, which is really nice and helpful. But yeah, this is the garden. I can't wait for it to fill up the whole area with just shrubs and trees, and then in the front have small perennials and annuals. That's my goal. Just fill up the whole area. So, and then that's gonna help with weeds too. Like this area does not have a lot of weeds, you guys. I don't know why that area over there is giving me so much weeds, but I think it's because it's getting more water than this side. I do not know. But this area is looking so pretty, so cute. Over here next to the pond, we have a hosta. A hosta that is blooming. Look at that. This is a piparis grass. Look at this hosta. It's blooming. And this is a mounding coleus. Oh, so pretty. It has not been on the, it's not planted on the pot right now, but it's just hanging there looking so gorgeous. It totally goes with these colors of the tree, doesn't it? Look at this area. It's so cute. The lemongrass with the bunny and the coleus. Hostas looking so happy. And even the avocado plant is looking so happy. It was so sad for a minute, but I don't know. It just perked up really fast. I had to stake it up. Yeah, but this one's just like growing and growing. Look at the new growth right there. Just so happy. Okay, this is our next project right here. Can't wait to show you guys how beautiful this area is gonna be. Oh yeah. Let's take a walk over here so quickly. It's Worthia, Chinese lantern, growing like a weed. Look at that tree. Hydrangeas looking so gorgeous. Hostas are blooming. Oh, this one looks like it's gonna be white. Hostas, oh my goodness, look at that. Look at this right here. Doesn't that look so pretty and colorful and beautiful, even though the hostas are not looking so pretty with those holes, but yep, maybe they'll flush with new ones. Maybe I could cut them back. Maybe I could cut them back and then have new ones forming. Maybe, hopefully. Oh my god, look at these ones, you guys. It's so gorgeous. So pretty. Oh, so happy. But as I see that the plants are more pink than purple and blue. Mostly because I threw some acidifier there, so. Oh, look at this one. It's blooming. So happy, even though it has holes. Look at the ajuga there, you guys. Oh, so big. And I just got little plugs like that small. Oh, the tree. Look at these layers. Look at chartreuse color that you see here. And then in the inside is deep green. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chartreuse colors. And then my poor hostas. Look at that. And then this one. Look at that, you guys. It's gorgeous. The colors, the purple and the white and the green are just doing so well together. All right, so now I know about this area. So next spring, before the hostas start waking up, I need to spray it with pesticides so that way whatever comes out does not eat my hostas, right? So beautiful. All right, back to the shade. Whew, it's hot over there. Right here, look at all these little seedlings that this plant is giving. That's pretty cool. That means that the plant is very happy that it's sharing its babies with the world. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. And it gets, water from the irrigation daily. So it's so happy here. I'm happy. But yeah, we just had a storm not too long ago, and the whole tree just fell down. So I think this branch fell. I think this branch broke when the tree fell down. But yeah, that's gonna happen a lot here. All right, you guys. So this is where I'm gonna leave you, in this beautiful, colorful corner right here. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, and enjoy the garden and see what's blooming, thriving here in Florida, Zone 9B. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See how the plants are growing and blooming.